Hello and welcome to your September Direct from the Board newsletter. My name is Abe Laydon, Douglas County Commissioner, and we're here in Haystack Ranch in between Sandstone Ranch and Perry Park at a shaded fuel break. One of the things that the Douglas County Wildfire Initiative has talked about are forest management plans to ensure that we're mitigating areas that may be potential for wildfire. As we look around, you can see all of the kindling and shrub that is potentially a significant wildfire hazard. I'm here with our resident expert, Larkspur Fire Marshal Randy Johnson, who can provide some more granular detail around why a shaded field break is so critically important.
This is right on the border of untreated forest, which we look at that is full of brush, which act as ladder fuels, dry material that can go up in a second during a fire, fuels that will take fire from the surface up into the crowns of the trees, forming a crown fire, which is a very difficult type of fire for firefighters to deal with. In the shaded field break behind me, you'll notice that the crowns of the trees are much more separate than they are in the untreated forest. The reason for that is to allow crown fire that will move into this area to drop down to the surface. And that's where ground crew firefighters can come in and get to work to protect your community. A properly done shaded fuel break has a much more park-like look to it. Aesthetically, many people find it more pleasing than an untreated forest, and the animals like it too. As part of this project, we call it forest restoration. We have returned this forest to a much more natural state before we excluded fire from this environment 100 to 150 years ago. In this active forest thinning project, you're going to see a lot of heavy equipment doing a lot of heavy work. Trees are getting cut, brush is getting masticated, ground up, logs are being hauled and decked for future use for forest products. These logs are hundreds and hundreds of logs that have been taken off of this forest thinning project. This is material that is going to be utilized in a wide variety of fashions, so it's not wood that goes to waste. The other things we have done is limb up the trees 10 to 15 feet, eradicated all of the ladder fuels. Ladder fuel is any fuel that will take surface fire up into the crowns of the trees. The Douglas County Shaded Fuel Break Project will be proximate to the entire border of the Pike National Forest from the north end of Douglas County to the south end of Douglas County. And eventually this project will be 30 miles in length. Douglas County is leading the way in Colorado with a project of this scope and scale. As a firefighter, a wildland firefighter, and as fire marshal for the Larkspur Fire Protection District, I know this project will make a substantial difference when big fire comes our way in Douglas County. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
We know that in Douglas County, on average, 1 square mile is equal to more than $110 million in property values. That's why it's so critically important to ensure that your property, your animals, your families are safe and secure in Douglas County.